Okay, it looks like we've got a couple people in here. I went out, I bought a new mic. But I probably need to turn it down, so... I just turned it down a little bit, so let me know if the... So the music right now is kind of quiet, but let me know if the mic music balance is good or bad. One needs to be turned up or the other. And in the meantime... try to find my scans of this CD. Oh, good. Great. Yeah, I guess I'll just talk a little more. The music will be at a more average volume momentarily. Okay, here's my scans. So let's do this.
ついに来たるべき時がやってきた。華麗なるスーパーテクニシャン毛利名人、ミスター16連射パワー高橋名人。数々のファミコンゲームを征服し尽くし、ハイスコアを独占。
I'll talk about this again when it comes up, but I thought I still owned a copy of the Leopaldon CD we're going to listen to, but I looked and apparently I don't have it, so had to dig up my scans of it real quick so that I can pull those up. Oh, shoot. Okay, so that's probably an average volume level for the music, so I'll just talk a little bit more and you can let me know if the balance is good. Let's see here, I need to re-upload this file. That's going. Go back into the folder. Okay, let's see here. I have everything set at this point. I think so. Good. Again, disconnect this. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, so actually I might have to change some stuff up a bit because I want to turn the volume for my own headphones up a little bit, but that's going to also turn up my desktop audio, I think, so I have to then adjust that back down. Excuse me. That's probably good, and so maybe I'll turn this back down a little bit. We'll try that out and see how it works out. Alright, it's 3 o'clock, so I will transition the scene. Everything is looking good. The glare, I don't know, maybe I'm just looking at the glare from the light on my arms and it like blocks the, I mean, I guess I can just, let's fix that, right? Color, red, dot. Color, red, done. There we go. Okay, much better. Alright, I'm gonna actually turn the music back down a tiny bit. And I think we're good to get started. Thanks for joining, thanks for tuning in as always. Let me see if I can pull this back up just for a moment here so I can talk about what we're going to listen to today. Basically, kind of tailing off, creating a little bridge from last week. We're going to listen to 2 releases from Acid Panda Music, which is essentially Leopaldon's label, until like 2004 or so. They had Leopaldon put out a couple like demo tapes under a different label name in like 1998, but for all intents and purposes, Acid Panda Music was Leopaldon's main label when they were primarily active from like 99 to 2004 or so. So we're going to listen to Gamecenter to Homecenter, which is like a bonus promo CD for their, I want to say third or fourth album, Homecenter to Gamecenter. This is like, I guess, just a collection of B-sides, essentially. And this is kind of like right when so Leopaldon started off as like very core, nerdcore breakbeats and sampling of a lot of like kung fu, Hong Kong kung fu movies and anime and some like Sentai shows too, but transitioned to primarily original vocal rap in the last few years that they were active, and this is like right after kind of the major shift to rap. So they're, I think this is the bonus for the third album. So the first album was Cake or Girl, and then the second album was released last year, and then third album was Gamecenter to Homecenter. I think that came before Yabacopter. I could be mixing those up, but anyway, this was when they kind of transitioned primarily into the hip hop phase. But there's some more kind of classic nerdcore tracks on this. And then the second thing we're going to listen to a little earlier is Golf, which is a very weird little, also kind of a promo CD. We'll talk about it more, but this was a collab between Acid Panda Music and All Japan Records. So that's, kind of a bridge. We listened to All Japan last time, and we're following that up with a little All Japan mix right now. And so that kind of bridges into this. I wanted to listen to the main Leopaldon release first, just because that's kind of like the main event, and then this is a little bonus weird thing that we'll talk about more when we get there. So I will turn off. Where is that? Where'd it go? I can't find that image to turn it off in my sources. Oh, I made a freaking folder on accident there. You get out of, go up there. No. Group. Let's just ungroup it. There, that's fine. And then regroup. I want that down there. Okay, there we go. I feel like there was something I was forgetting, but... So, oh right, I was going to post a link, just go ahead right off the bat, to, so if you don't know, the primary member of Leopaldon was Takano Mandokoro, also known as DJ Jet Baron, and now Professional Hamburger. So I was just going to drop a link to his Bandcamp here. I don't think... So it's interesting, he did like a couple like re-releases and also chopped and screwed versions of the old Leopaldon albums, but it looks like he skipped over Homecenter to Gamecenter. But there's the other 3 Leopaldon albums are up here along with a whole bunch of other stuff. Really good stuff to check out, so if you like what you hear and you want to grab more, that is the place for it. And also real quick pull up the Discogs. And then, so the other thing before we dive in, today's t-shirt, I couldn't find anything super related. I don't have any like Leopaldon t-shirts. I know they made a few, but unfortunately I don't have any. But this is an event that was at Acid Panda Cafe, which was a club essentially that Nerdcore Takano ran from, I don't know the years off the top of my head, but like early 2000s to 2016, 2017. It was two different narrations. The first was in, I think, like Jiyugaoka or something, and then it moved to Shibuya. But this was an event at a nerdcore event at the Shibuya incarnation of Acid Panda Cafe. Oops, I hit the touch-sensitive mute on the top of the mic here. Yeah, Jet Baron's been in a lot of like extreme hard compilations, a couple of the Bastard Pop Terrorist CDs, I think, that sort of thing. So I was gonna let the rest of this mix play out, but I don't think I have anything else to talk about before we dive in. There's not really any nerdcore news this week that I can remember seeing. So I guess we'll go ahead and just dive right in. So let me pull this up here. Okay. And toss in the Discogs link. So I'll start out with just a little intro there. I might have to turn the music down a little more now.
ヤマン俺がレオパルドンからタカの真ん所川崎代表の頑固者このサウンドこそが本物俺が張さんの代わりに仕切る今のところ8時じゃないけど今フロアに全員集合 Listen エバディラストパーティー盛り上がったら俺の勝ちエバディ今夜のパーティー盛り上がらなければいる勝ちなしおいっす声が小さいよおいっすもう一丁
I know this track was a track that Leopaldon used as like their opening intro track during live shows for a little while in like 2002, 2003. And it's like kind of riffing on the opening of Hachijirayo's in Shugo, the variety show starring the Drifters that I've mentioned quite a few times. Slide down a little bit. Physical logistics. 声が小さいよおいっすもう一丁エバディラストパーティー盛り上がったら俺の勝ちエバディ今夜のパーティー盛り上がらなければいる勝ちなしおいっす Switched my camera to widescreen mode and I'm like, dang it, I didn't need to. So that mix, real quick, that we were listening to in the beginning, that used to be on like Mixcloud or even Last FM, I think, or something. It was a All Japan Records live mix. But I don't think, I poked around and I don't think that's actually up for download from where they put it up anymore. So I put that in the folder for today as well. Password will be into the stream. I have the feeling this set quickly become rather unwieldy in terms of size, but that's okay. Because the manual is so huge to wrangle this. 俺がレオパルドンから高野真ん所川崎代表の頑固者そのスケールのデカさまるでジャイアントロボなんつってもう何度も言ってるけどまだまだ踊んねえやつがいるからまだまだ言わせてもらういくぞ Hey 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 君にビートわからすまで何度もリピート時に君にも届かす気 probably pretty good. Huge green base plate. Oh yeah. There's no way I'm gonna be able to fit this all on the camera. But yeah, if you're familiar with like early Leopaldon, but not this, I'm sure you can like instantly tell it's a little different. And also very different from the funky code nerdcore would go on to produce, but still really good stuff. There's a couple tracks on this that I really like. One of the reasons I originally chose it was because I thought I owned a copy. And so I guess I don't anymore. I must have sold it at some point. But yeah, the first place I actually even heard of Leopaldon was, some of you may remember the Upsurge vs. Rush Hour 2 DVD that they put out. That, you know, had like Jackazid and DJ Shinomura and like Leah, full performances and stuff on it. But I'm guessing what? So on that DVD, one of the opening performances on the main stage was Leopaldon, which, like, at the time I didn't even really know who they were, so I was just, oh, it's just this kind of hip-hop group. Oh, shit! I don't know what happened, because it doesn't show me any notifications, but you've got a little icon next to your name now. Yeah, that Upsurge event was 2007, so that would have been, I think that's kind of around, honestly, the tail end of when Leopaldon was active. But I guess at that point they had kind of, you know, built themselves up as a hip-hop act. And so, like, yeah, in retrospect now, it's like surprising from my perspective to see them opening at an event like that, like an Upsurge event, when I, like, know and think of Leopaldon as a nerdcore act rather than hip-hop act. And then, yeah, so this is, like, spread throughout this CD, there are a few, like, it's like a radio play, basically, I guess. I did not and have not tried to figure out what it's about, so.
乗り気じゃないですね。
ゲームの仕事とか来てないの？だっていやうちゲーム会社だよね、もともとね。
フルーツ物語であれだけ食えといてそんな仕事来るわけないでしょ。今さら何言うかと思ったら。
じゃあごまかし奉行を今週中に作るから、これスーパー鬼ごっこオンラインの企画書なんとか営業かけて。
いや無理です。
いや本当面白いから。
絶対無理だから。
一回見てくださいよ。
無理見ない。
いや本当
絶対見ない無理。
頼もう。
Right, so the other thing I was going to talk about, so Leopaldon has gone through some
ここあれだろ、
member
ゲーム作れる店だよね。
店でなく会社ですけど、でもしかも今ゲームはやってなくて。
そうですゲーム作れる店ですよ。やっぱりそうか。ね、プロレスゲームお願い。お金はここにあるのよ。お金だ。友達に聞いたら安くて800万はかかるって聞いたから1000万持ってきたよ。だから僕が強くて売れるやつ作って。なるほど、すぐ制作しましょう。あれ、ごまかし奉行はそれが営業予算が足りなかったんで、まず適当にこれ作ってよ。ではプロレスゲームの試作品できましたら見せますので。おー、よかった、よろしく頼むよ。はーい。
Started in
1995. とりあえず市販の面白いやつちょっと買いますから。
フルーツ物語の時と同じか。
So it looks like it was just him until 1999 when DJ Kyuko joined as mostly a live support member essentially. just realized that my fan was like pointing directly into my mic, which is maybe not great. I just dropped a brick. There it goes. That's fine. In 2001, 232 Comet, who now goes by Frank Shigetora, joined. But then in 2002, Hugo left, and a couple vocalists joined, and that's, 2002 was around when they transitioned into the hip-hop phase. And this was, I think, released, 2000. Oh, this is from 2007. I did not realize this was so late. So then, Homecenter to Gamecenter must be the fourth Leopaldon album, not the third. Okay, it looks like I'm not attaching anything to this existing portion for a little while, so I'm just going to move it out of the way for now. Give myself a little extra working room here. Oh, this track's really good. Suppose I can put on the rest of that All Japan next at the end. I can't remember everything I said I would try out last time. I know I mentioned wanting to get a new mic. I looked for the lapel mic I thought I had and couldn't find it. So I just bought a $100 mic instead. So this roller coaster set, there was an earlier roller coaster set that was around for like 5 or 6 years that just retired at like the beginning of this year. So like basically they said they're not making it anymore, and then this came out like July 20 something or July 15th or something. But I feel like this one looks so much better than the old one, just because it's got a double layered bass. The old one was just green at the base, and I felt like it really didn't look good. But I feel like this looks a lot I don't have a whole lot to say about most of the tracks on the CD, just because I've only listened to like the whole thing a few times. And also it's a lot of Japanese vocals that I haven't spent the time to try to listen to and work out. So there's a couple songs on this album featuring this vocalist who I don't remember the reading of her name. Okay, it is Otsuki, so Maki Otsuki. She's done vocals on quite a few like nerdcore adjacent releases actually. And I was just looking at her Twitter, and apparently she did like an ending theme for One Piece recently, so she's really kind of blown up. I think this is actually like some of the earliest stuff she did. Oh no, the One Piece thing was a long time ago. That was like really early on. I guess she just never blew up. So yeah, she's done vocals on like a couple FQTQ tracks, stuff like that. I think she was... I'm not 100% sure, but I think she was at the first event I ever went to after going to Japan. It was like my third day there, study abroad, and it was this like, there were a bunch of like LBT artists and Discurio and stuff playing at this event in this little club in Shibuya. I think she played it also. Yeah, she's done stuff with Bubble Bee too. Too big. I'm gonna have to rethink my... Ah, yes. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm supposed to do that, aren't I? I'll try to remember that. I have already next week and the week after planned out, but I'll remember that. I mean, or yeah, we can... How many? I said that, what, 2,000? That's not... No, 5,000. Okay, yeah, 5,000 is... quite a few. I guess I'll put this aside also. I noticed just now, back to the Upsurge DVD connection, this track was also on Rush Hour Carnival First Chapter, so back, this was like 2007, and this was kind of right when, like, so this was right when J-Core was, like, I would say getting more eyes on it in the West, because, like, this was, so it was 2007, it was the first time Jackazid played in Japan. It was really, I think, apart from the Speed Freak, the first time, like, I don't know, someone inspired by, or influenced by Japanese hardcore, had been gone to play in Japan. Did I do something wrong here? I totally did. But yeah, it was pretty much the first time someone heavily influenced by J-Core like that had gone to play in Japan. And also, like, I think, gosh, it might have been in the same month even, that in the US at Anime Central, Bimani Style brought over DJ Chucky, Notion, and Aki from AVSS. I think that was almost exactly the same time. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Alright, I can just look up the DVD on Discogs. I might be off by... No, yeah. So, Upsurge vs. Rush Hour 2 was May 13th. And that was Jack is going to Japan. And then, yeah, it was the exact same weekend. May 11th to 13th, 2007. Yeah, it was the first year that in any kind of major capacity Japanese hardcore artists came over to the US. And yes, it is. I hadn't been listening to it, but I mean, it's called 3D Booty, so you can go on that. And so this CD, yeah, okay. I have it down as June 2007. And so this CD came out like a month after that stuff. But where I was going with that is the Upsurge event and then the DVD were, you know, getting more attention than most Japanese hardcore releases would have been because of mainly Jackazoo. And so that's like, I think when a lot of people started kind of following, you know, what's coming out at each comic at an M3. And the Rush Hour Carnival release that I was talking about, that was one of those first things that, like, I think there was a news post on Bimani Style, like, detailing some of these CDs that were coming out, because there were also, I think, like, Bimani or Bimani adjacent artists on that CD, like Force K or something. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. I have no idea what it wants me to do here. I think I fucked this thing up too. I think it's supposed to be one portion longer. But yeah, I mean, that's when I really first got into things. I mean, it was like mid-late 2006 when I first heard some stuff, but... Is this... What am I
藤波さん、
doing?
できました。試作品の段階ですごい面白いんですよ。
おー、いいね
これが藤波さんです。
藤波でおー、よくできてるよ。
じゃあ私が別のレスラーやりますから、ちょっと遊んでみましょうよ。
よーし、負けないぞ。
とにかくボタンを連打すれば技が出ますから。
おー、ほんとだ。すごい強いな、俺。
あー、もう負けちゃった。強いな。
いいね、面白いな、これ。
でしょでしょ。
でもね、なんかな。
I'm not gonna promise to go back and translate this whole skit.
いや、すごい強く作ってますよ、藤
I
波さん。
apologize.
そう
But
じゃ
that's
な
a
くて
little
ね
beyond me.
新時代ゲームとしての力が足りない。
次世代ゲームですか。
Yeah, yeah. So that would have been. I think Hardcore Syndrome 1 was like 08. So
ゲーム好きなやつがいる
you
か
know,
ら。
right after
お前なんか
that.
面白いゲームがあるっつったらなんだっけあれ。
ポップミュージックです。
ああ、それ。
You're talking
ポ
about
ップ
Poppin'.
ミュージック。そうそう、あれ面白いんだよな。
面白いです。
そうそう、それだよそれ。
ああ、音ゲーですか。でもそれが。
いや、そう、そのあれをプロレスゲームに取り入れてみたら売れるよ。
取 どんなゲームですかそれ？
いや、そ
Oh
こ
no,
を
Hardcore
なんと
Syndrome
か考
was
えてよ。
August
面白
2007.
く
So
なる
yeah,
と思うよ。
right
あ
that same time.
今井と相談してみます。
期待してるよ。
藤波にだんだん押し付けられて、
Of course, I don't know a whole lot about the perspective of like hardcore fans who got into Japanese
ただいま戻
hardcore.
りました。
I know there was some discussion here and there on like happyhardcore.com and
そりゃ
stuff
売れた
because
ゲームで
they
絶対藤波が勝つようにした
imported
か
a
ら
few
ね。
CDs to sell and would
でも
play
全部作り直しか
some
な。
J-pop tracks on their radio, but
藤波の要望を伝える田辺、頭を抱える今井。
I think the main thing I've seen from looking at those like forum threads and stuff is that a lot of people there were like, oh, this is really
いや、
cheesy.
どうやっても一つのゲームになんないでしょ。
いや、あの感じだとメインが音ゲーが良かったっぽいな。
あ
そこになんとかプロレスゲーム入れてよ。
あ、そんな画面が浮かびにくい注文あるかよ。
My baby, let's go cruising through the night. Drive me crazy for midnight, crazy morning.
はい、オッケーです。ありがとうございます。いや、お疲れさんです。
お疲れ様です。
いやいや、良かった、すごい良かったよ。今回もね、超いいアルバムになると思うんだよね。
ありがとうございます。
うん。さあ、これで、なんすか、なんすか。
いや、いい曲だったよ。いや、すごいいい。ボーカルもいい。
ああ、そうでしょ。
みんなスムーズな曲で。
ね、自信作なんですよ。
非常にいい。でもね、なんかちょっとね、なんというか
なんすか。
力が足りない。
あ、力が足りない。
力が足りない
So I
ね。
mentioned that this was like a promo CD of like B-sides for Homecenter to
歌詞考
Gamecenter.
えてきたからもっと力のあるや
I'm
つ。
not sure if I
力のあ
have
るやつ考えてき
the
たから。
scans. Let me
ちょっ
check.
とこれでやってもいいか
But
な。
もうしょうが
I
ない
think
な。
how it worked
じゃあもう
was
撮っていいですよ。じゃあちょっと
いいの
準備して。
the
いいね
backside
いいの
of
ち
the
ょっとうちの
OB
若手のラップのやつもいるから、ちょっとそいつもちょっとラップやりたいっつうから。
had like a
よし、じゃあちょっ
coupon you
と
sent
やる
in
か。よし、やるぞ。
to get this CD. It was something like that. Let me see if I can pull that up here. Hang on.
Hey my dear, let's go counting 3 times どこまでも流れる技スムーズに互いの力合わせチャンピオンドラゴンスリーパー決めてミッドナイトキルザエネミーどこまでも近づく2人の中反比例する闘争シーン
試合終わりのドラゴンコー浴びて今日
Okay, I
もスナック
don't.
飲みに行こ
I think you're on
うカラオケで
Discogs?
歌うマッチョドラゴンモテてモテて困るぜこりゃもう若い衆には駆けつけ一杯その後すかさず腕立て100回腹が減ったら食事はちゃんこやりたくなったらもちろん飲んで食って鍛えて会長ドラゴン体操もちろん最強
Well, I swear I've seen somewhere that like the backside of the OB was something you redeemed. The backside of the OB had like it was like a fake scratch off, and there was like a list of different prizes, like a private yacht and
力好きのみん
ridiculous
な
stuff.
力貯めてるかもっと力を貯めるに
and
は
then
力の限り
this
力
CD
体操を始めよう両手を前に力のポーズ手足をブラブラ力を込めて右向いて左向いて力を入れるでんぐり返って力を出す飛び上がったら
try that.
力を貯める逆立ちしながらいつものポーズ月火水木金土日毎日続けて力になるサボれば死ぬ
That's weird. I'm not even sure where I would have, because I never owned a copy of Homecenter to Gamecenter, so I'm not sure where I even saw the OP to see that, but I vividly remember that being the case. And yeah, here's another Osuki Maki track. Hey, if anyone watching has a copy of Homecenter to Gamecenter, upload a scan of your OB to Discogs. really like the bass line in this. Bridge over the middle of the base here. I wonder if this new mic is picking up the sounds of the Legos snapping into place. Sounds like it's the perfect level then. Say you're welcome, Jesus. Oh, I was wrong before. This is the song that's on the Rush Hour Carnival CD. And I keep saying Carnival because that's what it says. It doesn't say Carnival, it says Carnival. Yeah, this is the track, not the previous one.
藤波の注文に土色で気味でゲームを考える今井。そして営業の田辺は音楽雑誌に楽曲募集の告知を出したのであった。
川ちゃん
おー、なんだいきなり入ってきて。
これ見てくんな。
どれどれ世代ゲームの楽曲募集でねえか。
これ音ゲーだべ。大ヒットしたらもってモテだぞ。
んだな、クラブミュージックも音ゲーがヒットするべや。
ヤバチョンが
そんでな、DJ が俺らの曲をクラブでかけるべや。
なっぺかっこよかちょね。
そこでよ、俺らがこさえたこと言えばナンパも成功するべ。
おお、色っぽさクラブの娘ことバッコンできるべか。
ヤバチョンがなっぺヤバチョンが。
そしてあのグループも同じ記事を読んでいた。
ラーメン大盛りドラムスティックでいただきます。
So big and wide.
なんだよ、ラーメン食べようとしてんのに。ん？ゲーム音楽の募集か。
これに応募してみようぜ。
エアギターブームの時に俺はソロで頑張るって言って MB ジョージがいなくなったけど、音ゲーだったらリズムがメインだからドラムとベースでなんとかできそうだな。
おう、エアスミスがもう一度原宿ホコ天いっちゃん人気モンドになるチャンスだ。ゲームもベースも一番だぜ。
よし、ラーメン特盛りドラムスティックでいただきます。
1週間後、田辺の告知も虚しく、届いた応募はたったの2通だった。
あのさ、今雑誌見たんだけど、募集記事が売り足し買い足しのコーナーに載ってるよ。
あれ
中トンビ油
A little tedious leaf placement now. This one's a little silly. Yeah, so move everything. That's, I think, the full footprint of this thing. It's a little big. But I might be able to make this work. It's a jumbo shrimp. Yeah, just a little bit. There's a nice little walkway completed. Okay, it's fully on the table. That's all that counts. Let's see here. I wonder if I can instead put my mic right here, and then maybe if I turn it up enough, let me know. Let's see. Let's do this. Yeah, let me know if you can still hear me. Should be back about how it was before. Let's see how much is left in this album. Okay, there's still a good amount of time left, yeah. Get one more bag in. I don't know what that specific vocoder voice is, but I hear it in a lot of like nerdcore tracks. So I'm sure it's like a common something. Just gonna have to jump this there. Ooh. There's this little piece down here that locks it into place. I assume. The instructions didn't actually tell me to do that yet. This is my favorite track.
If you want your house, by the wood, by the irons, you can build it, must do it yourself.
Welcome to our Gamecenter, to our Homecenter.
I've used this in a couple sets, so chance you may have heard it. I guess I'll explain real quickly. Homecenter is the Japanese name for hardware stores, and of course game centers are arcades. But just in case you didn't know, Homecenter is a hardware store. Solid advice.
La Homecenter.
So many hammers, so many saws.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Do it yourself with Leopaldon.
I think it's like a voice generator thing. I don't know like which one exactly, but I know there's a more proper term that I'm not remembering at the moment. Speech generator, text to speech. Yeah. I like how it's like must do it yourself, like there's some kind of pride thing going on. You can't ask for help. If you want to build a house, that's on you. This is not a good one. Yeah, it's really impressive how many different styles Mondoporo has dabbled in. Just nerdcore to hip-hop to funky coda, and now I don't even know really what he's doing now. I didn't see that from Shoes. That's really good though. I wish Twitch chat has timestamps, so I can know if I just completely missed someone saying something.
あ、ごめん、今回ジョージの出番なし。さあ、みんなで考えよう。当然今のままでも生きてはいけるがつまんねえと思ってるならば踏ん張れ。君が生ける屍ならば何を言っても仕方ねえ。夢や目標があるなら努力と根性で咲く花。お前は必ず勝つから絶対なんとかなるから。皆に言うふうにして俺に言う。歌なんてもんはそれに尽きる。地球の環境に政治の問題、人生空未恋愛問題、他人の助言活動の妨害、まさに歌の題材は膨大。自信満々で偉そうに公害、歌の中なら言いたい放題。因果ならばってやつらの商売、本当は心配な自分の将来。分かってんだよ、綺麗事だってことは宣告承知。だがあえて言うたんの面目都市、毎日強がる全国の都市。言われたいだろ、いいこと言ったって辛いバイトや仕事の日々くじけないようにさ、自画自賛。俺のためだけにいざ言わん、まずは俺が聞かしちゃうさ。言ってくれ、聞かせてくれ、その声で勇気づけてくれ。いいこと言ったみこそ一番。いいこと言ったって誰が決めたんだよ、決まってんだろ。みこそ一番。いいこと言ったって誰が決めたんだよ、決まってんだろ。みこそ一番。いいこと言ったって誰が決めたんだよ、決まってんだろ。みこそ一番。いいこと言ったって誰が決めたんだよ、決まってんだろ。みこそ
there's only a couple things left on this CD.
あれから3ヶ月後、奇跡的にも要望を満たしたゲームが完成。フルーツ物語の悪夢が残る蒲田の岩槻模型でデモを行うことになった。
どうも店長、ご無沙汰してます。
あ、どうも。数年前は散々な結果でしたね。本当に。
早速今回のゲームの説明なんですけど、今度は音ゲーとプロレスが合体した新感覚リズムアクション、ポップンリングです。
これえらい不思議な画面ですね。
音楽に合わせて指示通りにレスラーの手足を動かして試合を進めるんです。すると力ゲージが溜まりましてフォールになります。そしてレフェリーのカウントに合わせてボタンを押せればクリアです。
売れるかは分かりませんが、新しいのは確かですね。ちょっとやってみてもいいですか？
どうぞどうぞ。
よっ、力が足りない。これすごく難しいな。まあある事情でタイミングがちょっと特殊なんです。練習次第で慣れますから、まあそこもゲーム性というところで、藤波さんがやりやすいように合わせたらこうなっちゃって、やっと技が出た。そう、ちょっとだけ早く押すのがコツです。ただしサビの後の余韻は遅めで。オーケー、もっと元気に。あれ、もうちょっと早めで。もっと元気に。そう、あ、はい、今です。あ、はい、そうです。これ投げたけ力が溜まったんですけど、今は藤波でやってますから。
初心者は藤波でやれば勝てるんですよ。
そうですか。ワン、ツー、惜しい。3の時は試合の決着に感情を込めて微妙な
I didn't even notice that this was on here, but
ワン、ツー、
this was, I guess, actually the perfect pair of things to pick.
ワン、ツー、スリー、やったー。これ面白いな。
でしょうでしょう。
ということでデモの準備しましょうか。
では一旦電源切りますよ。
ちょっと待ってください。次の面もやっていいですかね。いや、もう始めないと時間が。もうちょっとやってみたいんで。いや、もうちょっと。いや、いいでしょ。いや。
この勝利の後、次の面の前に藤波の歌がフルコーラス流れることを店長は知らない。そしてスーパー鬼もこの企画書はエロビデオを落としていた今井のパソコンから流出。大手ゲーム会社が改良を加えて商品化し空前の大ヒットとなった。終わり。
力を押す。俺武蔵。コンバット1回戦、やっとのことで力隼人を倒したぜ。隼人の死を無駄にしないためにも限界リミットまで最大マックス格闘コンバットするぜ。しかし2回戦の悪魔デビルの正体が機械マシーンだったとは驚きサプライズだぜ。だがこの冒険アドベンチャーは始まったばかり。もちろん目的パーパスは勝利ビクトリーだ。次回力武蔵、負けたら死ぬ。力コンバット。武蔵のその武蔵、力激突コンバット。踊る力に見る力、同じ力なら踊らにゃ損だよ。踊らにゃ死ぬ。どうした。
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what you asked about the album name. But the main album was Homecenter to Gamecenter. So that sounds like, you know, the opposite. So, I don't know. Oh! Okay, it's back. Everything's okay. I totally didn't proceed with I have now retrieved the one piece that fell. So I think everything's okay. No thanks to the cat, but I forget. Gotta get prepared for the next item. Get prepared here to talk about this other CD. Just go ahead and start it up here. So, right off the bat, as you can hear, this is the music that was in the background of that track just a few tracks ago, and I didn't even notice that. And these CDs are like 7 years apart, so there was that link between the two things I just happened to choose, and I didn't even notice it. But let's look at this. This CD is weird. And we're gonna kind of go into it here. Here's the jacket for this CD. There's no artist names or anything. It's just called Golf. So it says Acid Panda Music versus All Japan Records 2000. The best country club hits. And so there's a date there, August 26th, 2000 at Shibuya Yaneura, which is the name of the club. And then, yeah, the back just says Nimbus. Or over here, Nimnus. Over and over again. That's all it says. There are 8 tracks, so that, lines up here. But that was the first track, and we're on the second track now. And so we'll just listen to this for a little bit. So I assume the theme is like music you'd hear at a golf course or something like that. I'm here trying to figure out what it wanted me to do. Oh, yes, thank you. second. I'm gonna guess I put this at 4. I don't know if that's actually accurate, but that's okay. So yeah, on the front. So I think this is I don't know specifically which one off the top of my head, but I think this jacket, the front cover, is a parody of an 808 State cover, and so that's why the artist is listed as 0826 State. So yeah, no credits on the CD, so I don't know whose song this is. We'll get into that in a minute. I think I can hazard a guess at whose track it is, but don't know for sure. So that was the second track. Oh! Huh! It's this track again. Oh, okay. So, I'll go into it now. I won't draw it out any further. Pull up my browser view. So, this CD was released and sold exclusively at this event, Judgment Day, at Shibuya Yanaura on August 26, 2000. Let's see here. So the main acts were Leopaldon, All Japan Records, and then, if you'll believe it, Nish, and then 232 Comet. So this would have been right before he joined Leopaldon. But he is already listed as Acid Panda Music. And DJ Kyuko and Ozaki Haruka, who I'm not familiar with. But, so they announced this CD. going to be released, and it says participating artists are Yama, Shacho, Dai, TK and Trophy, Leopaldon, and 232 Comet. There are not 6 different songs on this CD. This is the 3rd song we've heard, technically. It's track 4, but it's the 3rd song we've heard. And this song, sorry, I spaced for just a second there. This is a Leopaldon song. This is also on the Leopaldon CD Home Run Bancho. So this is called, this has a title, it's called Yoshi Golf. Because it's using the Yoshi Ikuzo sample there. And it's by Leopaldon. So that crosses one off the list. At least 5 different people who supposedly contributed to this CD, and that really can't be the case. So I have no idea what's going on there, unless one of the tracks was 4 different people on it. I'm not sure if potentially there were originally going to be more different tracks on the CD. I don't even know if maybe like this was one of those situations where not every copy has the same songs or something, but as far as I know, this is a good track. Why did it just tell me welcome to the chat room? Did my stream blip out or anything? I'm assuming and hoping that I'm still streaming right now. Oh, okay. That'll be 2 of these. See, I don't know if this would technically count as an alternate version of No Disco City or not. I think because it doesn't pattern the title after it doesn't count. But that's just my opinion. Oh! Hey! Huh. So there's something here. I think I missed something somewhere. a bunch of stuff. Oops. Don't worry, we still got a few more tracks on this CD. Oh, wait. What's this also? I mean, it's a good move. It's grooving. So, what I was gonna say is the first song sounds to me like a TK and Trophy track. I could be wrong, but that's really what it sounds like. I wouldn't expect it to be a Leopaldon track since we know the second one is. And I'm also going to say I think the intro track that we've heard a couple times now is probably 232 Comet, just based on some of his other solo stuff.
とにかくね、バネのいい子が欲しいんですよ。全身筋肉の塊みたいな子。なんとか探してください。相撲なんか取ったことない。
More like a sound collage or something.
体小さくたって構わないな。頼みますよ。知らねえよ、相撲大会なんて。だってほれ、秋元君、福島中の大会出ることになってるよ。知らねえよ、間違いだよ。相撲なんか取ったことねえもん。
We got
東大将秋元光君、福島中の。あっけよい。いたんですか、いい子は。
あの子はですね、必ず立派な力士になります。
oops, wrong color of flower.
相撲取りになる
Gotta
か。
get the right color of
これ
flower here.
力士になる気は全然ありません。
すげえ。お前んちに塩の山が入ってたわ。変なおじさん2人。秋元君、相撲取りになるぞ。
いや、俺断った
I feel
よ。
like that is
朝が5時
probably
に起きて稽古でわしの足引っ張たかれるって言うじゃねえの。
base plate area.
これ起用させるだか。
I feel like the rest of it is probably building up the tracks and the lift eventually. We'll stop building there for today since we're nearing the end here. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but that's alright.
いや、俺、相撲取りにはなりません。陸上の道に進みます。どうだ、夏休み飛行機に乗せてやるから東京遊びに来ないか。飛行機で中学卒業したらま
Put
た
this
飛
back
行
on
機で帰って
here
よ。どうだ、
to secure the
行く。
cars in
俺、
place.
東京さえ行きます。
Yeah, that's a fairly sizable coaster here.
何度もはっきり言ってるべさ。
Yeah, I do like it how it goes outside of the area of the base plate.
それを
I don't think the other one did
バカ
that.
野郎。
It's very interesting to me that there's this empty spot here. I'm not sure if that's going to get filled in
やり方
somehow,
わかん
but
ねえし、
I guess we'll
金ね
find
えし、
out.
わかんねえよ。高校行きてえよ。みつぐ、高校行かせてやる。思いっきり陸上やれ。本当です
I
か。
don't think this is
本
going
当だ。
to fit in the
その代わり。
container I had set up for it anymore. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it.
お前陸
Because,
上で
like I said, I'm only going to build this on stream.
参った
We
な。
got through 2 bags today.
もう相撲部に入部
Finished
しようぜ。
bag 5,
そん
so
なこと頼んでません。
4 or 5 more weeks.
当然相撲部だと思うよ。力士が陸上部だなんてお前誰がだけど俺陸上部に入り直します。いやそりゃでき
It's
ないな。
definitely sticking up a little bit on
高校入れてもらって
the edges, but I think it's
約
kind
束
of
は違うんですけ
inevitable.
ど、俺
高校続けてもいいでしょうか。
All the safety
俺
inspector.
自分が何やってんだか分かんなくなった。
I mean, don't call him. Everything's fine.
学生だから朝稽古休むし、力士だから学校1ヶ月休むし、俺中途半端で。
Yeah, next bag.
俺名古屋で巻き越したのショックでした。陸上できないのに高校通っても意味がないって分かりました。俺高校辞める。力士になる。今は下駄しか履けない身分だけど、必ず偉くなってセット履いてくるから。ガラガラからジャリジャリになって遊びに来るから。
Where's the child? I mean, by this point you expect it. What else could it be? I like that because it's a child minifigure, the legs don't bend, so you literally can't have him sit down in the roller coaster. If you want to put him in the roller coaster, he has to be standing. Which is not dangerous at all. He'll be fine. Put this old lady in the coaster soon. I think it should have more than 3 cars. It should have like 8. But I think 3 is the most efficient. Oh, whoops. Well, it's fine. So, still one more track on the album. Yeah. Fix that later. It's fine. Just to close it out, you know. Just to bring it home. But yeah, so this is the last track on the album. It's just this song again. So there's only 4 different songs on this album, even though the website claims that 6 different people made tracks for it. Do with that what you will. But yeah, so both of these and the mix that I opened up with, and I'll play more or less the rest of to close things out, that is up there too as well. Like I said, that's just like a single mix that All Japan uploaded on like Mixcloud or SoundCloud or Last.fm at one point, and not going to be an occasion to listen to it as part of something else, so I figure I'll just put it up for this week. Yeah, it's a good track. So if you need 5 copies of this track, I have to, of course, say the password is Nimbus. That's the password for this week. So if you want to rush over there right now, I'll send the link again. Just for anyone who doesn't have it. And that does it for golf. And in 1 second here. Okay, that's probably about where we were. I'll let this play out. But let me pull up next week's show. There we go. So next week we're going to listen to 2 albums from Tenchu. Their first album and then their fourth album. And I don't know the reading of the kanji in the name of their 4th album, so I'll learn that by next week and have it for you. But yeah, gonna listen through both of these, see kind of the evolution of their early sound, and we'll talk about them more then. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a good time. I'll get this roller coaster fixed and back up to safety standards, and I will see you again next week.
Sarah.
若輩者が言い過ぎるかもしれませんけども、でも我々はみかんや機械を作ってるんじゃないんです。我々は毎日人間を釣ってるんです。人間の触れ合いの中で我々は生きてるんです。たとえ世の中がそうであれ、教師が生徒を信じなかったら、教師は一体何のために存在してるんですか。お願いです、教えてください。問題が起こったっていいじゃありませんか。起こったっていい時、彼らはまだ未熟なんです。だから間違うんです。間違ったら繰り返しそれは間違いだと